everybody. Coming to you here on a beautiful Sunday. I hope your Sunday was good. I'm going to start another Bible lesson. But before I do that, I just wanted to recommend an excellent resource for Japanese grammar. The Dictionary Basic Japanese Grammar. Highly recommend it. A lot of good examples that are in the book. You can buy it from Amazon.com. So I can get some used or new. Well worth the investment in the money that you pay for it. It's also available through the japanshop.com. So check it out. I refer to it frequently. All right, so today we're going to go through some verses in the Gospel of Luke. The Gospel of Luke. I guess we went through these verses in my Bible study this morning at church. I thought they were very good and had some interesting grammar points in them. So we'll be going through this. Just a little bit of background. Jesus was invited over to Simon the Pharisee's home for dinner. And a woman, they just said was a sinful woman, came in and started crying at Jesus' feet and wiped his feet with perfumed oil. And Simon and the others were just flabbergasted how Jesus could let such a sinner like her touch his feet and wash his feet. Let's see what Jesus has to say about it. Starting in Luke chapter 7, verse 44 through 48. Sorekara, and then, onna no ho ni furimuite. So onna is woman. Ho, direction, ni, towards, furimuite, turned. So he turned in the direction of the woman. Shimon ni iwareta. Shimon is Simon. Iwareta was said, or said to Simon. And then Japanese quotation marks here. Kono女を見ないか. So this woman, not see, and ka the question marker. So don't you see this woman? Watashi, I, ga. So that's the subject, watashi. Anata no ie ni haite kita toki ni. So watashi, I, anata no ie, about your house, speaking to Simon. Anata no ie ni haite kita toki. So haite kuru, hairu is the plain form of the verb to enter. So haite is a te form, haite kita, so to come. So when I came to enter, or haite kita toki, when I came to enter your house, talking to Simon. Anata wa, you. Ashi o, arau. Ashi is foot or feet, and arau means to wash. So wash the feet, and mizu is water. So anata wa, you. Water to wash my feet, o, kure nakata. From the verb kureru, to give. So it's kure nakata, the plain negative form. So you did not give me water to wash my feet, Simon, when I came and entered your house. And Jesus is now going to draw a distinction between Simon and this sinful woman. Toころが, however, kono onna wa namida de watashi no ashi o nurashi. So toころが, however, kono onna wa, as far as this woman, namida de, namida is tears. So by tears, watashi no ashi, my feet o nurashi, from nurasu, wetted. So she wetted his feet with her tears.髪の毛でふいてくれた. So kaminoke is hair, de with, fuite, te form the verb fuku, to wipe or to dry. So there's this te kureru form that you'll see a number of times in these passages. So kaminoke de, by her hair, with her hair, fuite kureta, wiped, in the te kureru, to give. And in looking up this passage in the Basic Dictionary of Japanese Grammar, this kureru form said it's used only when the receiver is the first person or someone with whom the speaker empathizes, usually a member of the speaker's in-group. So you wouldn't use this form speaking of somebody higher or superior to you, doing something for you. So it's appropriate in this situation. If it was a superior, I believe that you'd use morau or another form of or word that means to give. 745. Anata wa watashi ni seppuunをしてくれなかったが Anata wa, so Jesus is still speaking to Simon. You, watashi ni, to me, seppuunをして, te form of seppuunをする to kiss. And there's this te kureru form, so te kure nakata. So nai nakata, did not give, or did not kiss, did not give a kiss to me, Simon, speaking anata, you. Da ga, but kanojo wa, as far as this woman, watashi ga, I, ie ni haita toki kara. So from toki is time, from the time, haita, the past form, the verb hairu, to enter. So from the time that I entered into the house, speaking of, this woman, from the time I entered into the house, watashi no ashi ni, my feet, seppuunをしてやまなかった. So similar te form, but let's see what it says. So seppuunをして, or seppuunをする, to kiss. Yamanakata comes from the verb yamu, to cease or to stop. But since it's the negative, yamanakata means did not cease. So she did not cease kissing Jesus' feet, in opposition to what Simon did not do. So Jesus is drawing a distinction between Simon and this woman that everybody considers sinful. 746. Anata wa watashi no atama ni abura o nutte kure nakata ga. So again, some sort of similar sentence structures here. Anata wa, you, Jesus speaking of Simon, watashi no atama is head, ni, for, to, abura is oil, o, nuite, to spread or to smear, so nuite kure nakata. So did not pour or smear oil on my head, but kanojo wa, as far as this woman, watashi no ashi ni, to my feet, koyu o nutte kureta, it's that te kureru form again. So it's second kanji is abura, or oil, that we saw up here, but there's another character now in front of it. Read by itself, it could be read kaori, meaning aroma or fragrance. So kanojo wa watashi no ashi ni koyu o nutte kureta. So nutte kureta, to pour. So it's in the positive tense. So poured. So the woman poured perfumed oil on my feet. There's a distinction between Simon not pouring oil on Jesus' feet. 747. Sorede, because of that, anata ni you ga. So because of that, I say to you, kono onna wa, as far as this woman, oku is much or many, aishita, from plain past form of aisuru, to love, and kara, because oku aishita, she loved much, because this woman loved much. Sono oku no tsumi wa, those, oku again is many, tsumi is sins. As far as those many sins, speaking of the sins of the woman, yuru sarete iru no de aru. When yuru sarete iru is a passive form of the verb yurusu, to pardon or to forgive. So those, as far as those many sins are being forgiven, yuru sarete iru no de aru. And I'll cover the no des or des form in the grammar breakdown in the PDF file. So Jesus is saying, as far as this woman, because she loved much, I am forgiving her many sins. Skoshi dake yuru sareta mono wa. So skoshi again is little, dake only, yuru sareta forgiven. So as far as a person is forgiven only a little, skoshi dake shika aisa nai. So skoshi again, little, only. Then the shika plus the nai means only when you see it together with a verb. So love only a little. So skoshi dake yudasarita, as far as a person who's forgiven only a little, he loves only a little. 748. Soshite, and Kanojo ni, onna ni, to this woman, and the Japanese quote marks again here. Anata no tsumi wa, as far as your sins, yurusareta, forgiven, toyiwareta, I say, are forgiven. So Jesus is forgiving the woman's sins. So I think it'd be helpful to read through the English translation of these verses before you start going through it. I think it helps quite a bit knowing what the passage is talking about. And if you have any questions, send me an email or post on the Facebook page. We may start a discussion. Again, I'm going through this, learning along with you guys. So definitely not an expert, but enjoy it. So just try it and read it through yourself, and I'll be posting up the PDF file shortly. Until then, sayonara.